Good evening, Darren. This is Michel Painchaud from golfanalytics.com. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for following through with the exercises I suggested in our previous online lesson. On the left, we have the original swing that you sent me, the first footage that we worked off of, and on the right is some post golf analytics static and dynamic workout footage. So let's take a look. Last time we focused hard on the post-impact move. I had mentioned that left leg was a little bowed. We had seen some disconnection between your left arm and your chest. Your right arm was slightly bent, and there was kind of a flipping motion going on in your follow-through. I really liked everything else leading up to that, particularly the impact. You always had a nice impact move, but sometimes the follow-through can be a little giveaway as to how we're hitting the ball. So you may have been picking it, topping it a little bit sometimes. Not top it, but maybe thinning the ball. So let's take a look at what some hard work, practice, and a detailed exercise, or I should say static, a dynamic approach to remedying a move will do. So impact position, let's compare the two. We can see right away using the pump drill, look at your left leg, how straight that is, how that club shaft and your left leg are in a straight line. Very, very nice. That left arm, left leg, everything is well extended. And what I really like is post-impact now. Let's take a look at that. Whoa, look at the connection. Isn't that better? Big, big improvement. See how your left arm is glued to your chest now? I'm going to throw up a little green line here just to show that. Look at that triangle, that left arm, right arm, everything glued in there. That's beautiful. So if we take a look at what it looked like before, big, big difference. We can see now how you're much more connected post-impact. Now again, I talked about this in the previous video. Sometimes people neglect working on their follow-throughs, but it can have a huge impact on how you're striking the golf ball. And just aesthetically, I mean, take a look at that. That's fantastic. And then as we go through, nice extension, finish strong on your left side. Very, very nice. So congratulations. That's a big improvement. So next step. There's always a next step. We're never going to say it's perfect. We're always working hard on our swings. One thing I'll just point out quickly is this is a 7-iron, so you can creep the ball a little bit further back. A lot of my students, especially a 7-iron, I consider that a scoring, almost a short iron. You want to hit down on the ball, so you can creep that ball a little bit further back. Don't be shy to get it back there. It'll help you really with that descending ball strike. The one thing I will, or the focus of your workout now, if you still have a chance to hit balls, is your right leg. I just want to point that out. You did it in the last video, and we're going to see it again here. That right leg straightens out a little bit too much for me. And the reason that could be an issue is your right leg straightens out this way to kick off with. So you're using your left leg in a much better way, as we just pointed out. You're straightening it out at impact. Look at that. I really like that move. But you could also be using this right leg to kick off of, right? So you can't push off that right leg if it's straight. It's very hard. So always think, golf is a sport. If you're playing defense in basketball, if you're playing football, if you're playing tennis, you're about to receive, someone's hitting a shot to you. You always want to have both knees bent in those sports. So think of your backswing as an athletic position, and you want to have both knees bent so that you can explode, you can move towards the ball. So the same way that you're straightening out this left leg, right, because it's bent, obviously it's bent, the left one, we see it there. You want to be able to have, let's just get Michel Painchaud back up there. So you want to be able to explode not only with the left leg, but the right leg. So at the top of your swing, if you could just focus on having a little bit of a squat. We see a lot of golfers doing this in particular. I'm going to give you the example of Rory McIlroy. If we can take a look at his backswing here, watch how that right leg at the top of his swing and then moving down. Look at that bend in his right leg. So there's a lot of action going on, not only with the left, but the right right. We can't neglect the right leg's influence on the downswing. So, as a static workout, what I would do is, even if we break up the static moves, we have 1, then 2, then 3. Go through them in a nice stagnated way, nice static way. So even on the first move, we can see that that might be too straight, because as golf swing is a sequence, so if you're straight there, you're probably going to be even straighter on the second one. See, starting to straight out again, starting to straight out again. So start with 1, pause, do a little check, make sure that right leg is still bent. 2, pause again. What that'll do is actually give you a little bit more onto your right side, give you a little bit more weight transfer, especially with the long clubs. That's going to help you get a little more power. And then finally on the third, you should still have some bend in that right leg. But again, great work on the previous exercises. Hopefully you get a chance to put this to use, and keep those videos coming. We're going to be having a new interface real soon, and all this test work that we've been doing has been a huge help to rolling out this new program. So, hope to see that video footage real soon, and keep up the good work.